Now, tonight's program entails, firstly, a professional review of Letterboxd Reviews, followed by a quote-unquote cinematic Q&A, and then a quick ad break, and last and probably least, and as promised, a very serious cover song of California Dreamin' by the Mamas and the Papas, also seen in the Wong Kar-wai film Chungking Express, or Chungking Express. We sincerely apologize for canceling our weekly movie marathons of the Night at the Museum trilogy. But enjoy. Or I don't give a shit.
So before we begin, I look biblical right now, oh my god. Anyways, before we begin, you probably have some burning questions for me, like, where have I been the past 10 years? Is Wong Kar-wai trying to sue me? Are the feds after me? And why do you look like a gay 70s game show contestant who just got eliminated? Now, I can't answer this for legal reasons. For this 1K special, which we're already a little bit over 1K, it just took me a while because I can't count. But thank you for wasting your precious time on this earth. Yeah. So here I am drinking piss on a Tuesday afternoon to entertain the masses. You know, back in the 80s, I used to be a pretty important and professional film critic. And I mean the 1880s. So I feel like my opinion kind of matters. Today it's time for me to self-reflect, you know? What do I think? What are my opinions on my opinions? Because I really feel like there's not enough discussion about myself. But anyways, enough about me. Dog Day afternoon. I am still the better Sal. In other news, I am half a centimeter taller than Al Pacino. Now, I'll give that a 5 out of 10 because if you're an avid watcher of this show, then you would know that I've talked many a times about the fact that I'm taller than Al Pacino. I'm also available. Here's my number. But another thing I feel like I've neglected, the other part of the equation, is that despite all my attempts, despite me trying again and again, my forehead will never be as big as Sal from Dog Day Afternoon. It's getting there though. A very English scandal. Paddington free. So I feel like this requires a little more context, but 7.5. The thing is, watching Paddington 2, then immediately watching A Very English Scandal side by side, I felt my childhood being ripped into shreds the moment I saw Ben Whishaw and Hugh Grant doing Feral My Concubine. Wow, he really did feral that concubine. Should I mark that like with a spoiler alert? Like, okay, maybe because of that, 2 out of 10. Asteroid City. The whole backdrop was an homage to Radiator Springs from the Cars movie, which to this day I can't believe no one has figured out. I feel like I deserve some sort of fucking like Nobel Prize for that. Happy together, more like sad apart. Am I right? 10 out of 10. Can't forget my bootleg Pacino merch. Who the fuck is? There's some construction going on, which I don't know why. Like you can fix the housing crisis tomorrow or something. Maybe not right now. I'm doing something really important for humanity. Al Pacino and Robert De Niro in Heat evokes a very different image for me, but okay. I don't think I can really put that into like numbers, how important that statement was. Infernal Affairs. I accidentally watched this as a comedy. Also, my mom can quote every line verbatim. I'd say 9 out of 10 because of my integrity. I came into this movie kind of thinking, you know, some funny, silly ha-has, and then I think it took until that guy like being thrown out of the building and falling onto that taxi and dying to realize that maybe it's not that funny. But also, Hamlet was really funny for me, so the Lego Batman movie. I've watched this movie 10 times, including 7 consecutive times. I have watched this movie 10 times, including 7 consecutive times. I have watched this movie 10 times, including 10. I don't know what the fuck happened, but I feel like the poetic coincidence in this deserves a 10. It is still to this day the movie I've watched the most, so. Hamlet, long. Oppenheimer, long. Space Odyssey, long. So I feel like there's an interesting 30-year cycle of 3+ hour movies, which, I mean, what the fuck were people doing in the 1960s? Smoking crack? Probably. I don't fucking know. But yeah, I feel like maybe we're seeing a revival of that, so, you know, correlation equals causation, as we all know. Moonrise Kingdom. So, did the moon rise in that kingdom? It's a loaded question. I feel like an 8.5, you know, the intertextuality. I know my fucking literary devices. Also, that's the only review I've gotten a single like on, so I'll bump that to 9, actually. My Own Private Idaho. Mine is half a star because the film wasn't about owning private property in Idaho. Now that's a fucking 2 out of 10 because who the fuck's buying property in Idaho? Where the hell even is Idaho? The Social Network. I can't believe they made a real Facebook based on the 2010 David Fincher film, The Social Network. Okay, hello, come and take a fucking seat here. Today I'm here to answer your burning questions, as long as they don't relate to my alleged criminal history. So what's your favorite place or thing to do in Hong Kong? Basically, what do you love about the city? I love that I love the food, the experience of a tatanting. Because if there's no free, overworked 65-year-old ladies screaming at the top of their lungs on a Tuesday morning, is there really a point in eating? Why even live at that point? I love the exorbitant rent. I love the slightly fatal experience of crossing the road. I love that I got bronchitis at the age of 2. Yeah, that's kind of it. 12 out of 10 though. How do you color grade? That's a great question, because I don't fucking know either. The only thing I do is go on DaVinci Resolve, the free version obviously. Then I hit export and then that's done. Yeah. It's not really that difficult, guys. What's your end goal for YouTube? Meet Alan Alda. When will you rank every movie? I'm gonna do it right now, literally. Why is Interstellar the best film ever created? That's an interesting way to spell Paddington 2, but again, I can't read either, so. And finally, and most importantly, a question I really truly deserve. It's always, who is Sal? Who the fuck is that? Who fucking knows who that is? But never, how is Sal? So yeah, thank you, Lewis, for asking me, how are you? In fact, because of your kindness, I must express my gratitude. I'm gonna call you Louis, just to, I don't know if you're French. But anyways, I'm doing great. I'm doing fucking great. But anyways, that concludes the Q&A. I know it said it was gonna be cinematic. I'll just slap like a little intermission in the middle so you guys can get your little like, it'll pick. What the fuck? Hold on, does that phone even fucking work? Hold on. Hello? Hello?
You have one message from Wong Kar-wai.
I'm going to sue you.
So as I come out of the closet again, you probably have a few things you're curious about, like, what's that on your wall? Or what's on your shirt? Or even, what's on my head? Yeah, fuck. As I'm laid here like one of your French girls, I know that you also want to show the world how cultured you are, that you know cinema. They're high quality, they're ethically sourced, and even now, as my core shrimp is failing me, I feel comfy as fuck, dude. Especially in the southern hemisphere, I am freezing cold, and this police line bitch is getting me through it. And if you're in the north and you're saying, well, my balls are sweaty as fuck right now, well, guess what? Because we got t-shirts too, baby! That being said, so if you want to support a small business and my channel as well, go on wkwclub.com. I hope that I spelled that right. That'd be really embarrassing. And Sal 10 for 10% off. Thank me later. Thank you to the Wong Kar Club again. I'm gonna fall asleep right now. Jesus Christ, this is so dangerous. This is literally my fan.
All the leaves are brown, and the sky is gray, I've been for a walk, on a winter's day, I'll be safe and warm, if I was in LA, California dreaming, on such a winter's day. Stopped into a church, I passed along the way. Well, I got down on my knees, and I pretend to pray. You know the preacher, like the preacher.
I don't, I'm fucking crazy.
He knows I'm gonna stay. California dreaming, on such a winter's day. Dun, 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 dun. fuck this fucking flute.
All the leaves are brown, and the sky is gray, I've been for a walk, on a winter's day, I'll be safe and warm, if I was in LA, California dreaming, on such a winter's day.